the Dems, like they really, really don't get it. So now there's chatter that Michelle Obama is going to be making another comeback. Can you imagine? Now that definitely won't work. That definitely won't work. And you know why it's not going to work? Because, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you who got us into this mess. That would be her husband, Barack Obama. Certainly as far as Iran goes, he's why we're in this mess. Because he was either some kind of Manchurian candidate or he was just naive. Very, very naive. And Ben Rhodes, who was there with him, also extremely naive. They thought somehow you just give him a deal, right? We'll have the big Iran deal. And that'll fix everything. Yeah. They didn't understand that the only reason the people who are in power, in Iran right now, is because their base wants a situation where women are not allowed to actually show their faces and their hair. They can't be educated. And I got to say, like, here's the deal. You know what, Iran? It's 2023. You either join us or you are excommunicated. We really don't need your oil. We got plenty of it here, plus some new energy things we're working on, right? And there is oil. We could actually be better friends with Venezuela than you. Trust me. I think they'd like us better than they'd like you. So we got plenty of sources. We got Canadian tar sands. We don't need that oil. If you're not willing to join us in 2023 and 2024 and recognize that women have rights and recognize that Israel has every right to exist and will exist forever. Done. End of story. You know what? We can sanction you and sanction you some more, but you know who you need to do that? Shall we say? You know who you need. Oh, you need the guy that they want to put in jail.
Israel is being attacked, while Ukraine is being attacked, while inflation is eating our country alive. I'm down here, and these are all political opponent attack ads by the Biden administration. Their poll numbers are terrible. You show what happened today. The New York Times and CBS came out with a poll that I'm leading all over the place, but it's a very unfair situation.
He's leading everywhere. And the Democrats are like, how can this be? How can this be? How can this be? When you try and cover up things like, if this is true, again, not verified by me, but Steven Crowder, tune into his podcast. He's got this. Apparently, this manifesto allegedly saying some pretty horrific things. But for some reason, why is it that the FBI did not want us to know that? Oh, because, gosh, just like Kamala's worried about Islamophobia, they're worried about transgender phobia. Everybody needs to get over themselves. I mean, we clearly got a mental health crisis going on. No, it's not that somebody was born in the wrong gender. It's that they're kind of mixed up, all right? And you got to get them the necessary help. I'm sorry. You know what? Maybe in 0.00001% of cases, it's legit. But in a lot of these cases, and you talk to these kids and you talk to these people, Chloe Cole was just on the show the other day. She's like, you know what? I was depressed. I was going through all this stuff. And instead of like going through it and dealing with it, their answer was, oh, well, I hate to be blunt, but let's give you a mastectomy. I mean, they chopped off her breasts. You're depressed, and the answer, so they said, well, you know, maybe it's because you're just in the wrong gender. She's got a heck of a lawsuit, that girl. I mean, a heck of a lawsuit against the healthcare provider and the hospital that sent her down that path. But I would just get back to this. Yes, Donald Trump is killing it in the polls. The Democrats are freaking out. No, those indictments haven't sunk his campaign. And you know what? If you send him to jail, it's not going to do it either. Because people have had it, okay? They've had it. We're over it. We're not going to stand for the nonsense. We're not going to be pushed into the corner. We're not going to be the kid attacked by the Harvard Law Review guy, all right? We're just not going to be.